Well, there's a new group in Wyandotte County ready to rebuild trust between police and minorities. The mayor announced the creation of this task force just within the past couple of hours this Monday morning. 41 Action News reporter Charlie Keegan live in downtown KCK to get us caught up to speed on this new group. Charlie, what's its purpose?
Well, Taylor, let me just tell you right now, there's a group of Black Lives Matter who's out here just getting started with a protest outside the Unified Government municipal offices. And really, these protesters, they want to be heard. So now the Unified Government has a channel to hear those thoughts and those concerns and then turn it into action. Today, Mayor David Alvey announced this new task force, and he says its main goal, its #1 mission, is to simply listen. He wants to know, what are the perceptions out there in Wyandotte County about police and sheriff's office? How can they, change those perceptions, eliminate any inequities, any racial bias that might exist out there? And if you needed any evidence besides the protests that are happening right now that this is needed here in Wyandotte County, before our news conference this morning was even over, well, there were people in the crowd, community members, who spoke up and asked the task force questions immediately after they announced that it was formed. I caught up with one woman who says she's lost some trust in the police recently. Here's her take on this task force and its goal to listen and make changes.
We're going to hold them accountable to that. You put it out there, and so we're going to make sure that you follow through, that they follow through with what they spoke today.
It's time. And I think more of us realize it's time. More of us realize that it's not just the people who are affected by this directly, blacks and people of color, but it affects all of us.
I asked the mayor for a timeline on the next steps here. He says within the next 2 weeks, this task force will hold a community forum where you can come and give your input and kind of speak directly to those task force members. He said he wanted the sheriff and the chief of police on that task force so they could take that input and then directly go change their policies without having to have a big vote, but to rebuild that trust by changing policies. He did say there would be some bigger issues that might need the entire Wyandotte County Commission to vote before they can change. But he's interested in getting started as soon as possible. I'm reporting live in KCK. Charlie Keegan, 41 Action News Today.